You know those old Trump humpers are a bunch of pussies. Oh, they've been crying up a storm. Crying up a storm, aren't they? Oh, yeah. You know, for a year we've been hearing from them that, the election was stolen. But they just can't figure out how. They just can't figure out how the Democrats did it. You know, that's why, Dougie, because Democrats are smarter than you. Yeah, according to you, we figured out how to steal the election from old Trump, the shit stain, and none of you can figure out how in the hell we did it. Can't figure out how we did it, can you, Dougie? No, I can't, Dougie. But you know those old patriots that we got locked up in the D.C. jail. All they're crying their little baby hearts out. They're being so mistreated. They're just patriots, and they just did what the president told them to do. And how can we keep them in jail for just doing that? Oh, they're crying their little hearts out. They're going in front of the judge to get their sentence of 4 and 5 years in a federal pen, and then they're crying. Oh, Your Honor, I'm sorry. I was misled. I didn't know what I was doing. No, they're crying their little hearts out. You know why? Because conservative men are a bunch of pussies. And the biggest pussy of all is Douglas Ducote. Dougie Ducote has to squat the piss. But, you know, old Dougie, he cries all the time about how bad those Democrats are and how smart they are. They're too much. They're just too smart for Dougie. He can't figure out how they do things. So when they can't figure out how the Democrats are sticking it to them, you know what they do? They just make shit up. Yeah, that's how you get QAnon. They just make shit up because they can't figure out how the Democrats are sticking it to them. No, they can't figure that shit out. And it just galls old Dougie Ducote. It just galls old Dougie how those Democrats stole the damn election. And they can't figure out how in the hell they did it. But here, Dougie, you know, for the Democrats to have done that, just to show you how impressive the plan was there, Dougie, they would have had to enlist in this conspiracy thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people. They would have had to have gotten in there with the poll workers and corrupted everybody. They'd have had to get with the secretaries of state, even that one down in Georgia. Made him hold the freaking line and say, no, we got the count. You know, Biden won Georgia. You got a Republican saying, yeah, Biden won Georgia. Oh, it'd be an extensive conspiracy there, Dougie. It'd be the biggest damn conspiracy in history. How the Democrats stole the election from old Trump, and you dumb motherfuckers can't figure out how we did it. Or that it was a free and fair election. And Biden won because he got the most votes. He got the most votes in the Electoral College. But you can always count on conservatives being pussies. You know, like those old pussy Proud Boys and the Boogaloo Boys and the 3%ers, a bunch of motherfucking assholes. Bunch of fucking crybabies. Oh, yeah, when they don't get their way, they get their gun out. Yeah, fuck them. Bunch of damn conservative crybaby men. Crybaby Dougie Ducote. Them old Democrats stick it to him, and he can't figure out how they're doing it. Because anytime you watch the DougieDucoteShitShow.com, old Dougie's telling you how the Democrats are sticking it to him. But he just can't figure out why. None of the rest of them can either. You know why? Because they're all fucking mouth and no damn brain. Conservative pussy Dougie Ducote. Them old Democrats are getting to him and he can't figure out how they're doing it. Because he's not fucking very smart. That's it. He's just not very damn smart.